What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, Mike Maxis.
Solo Jolo. Don't mind the slave shirt. Ignore it for now.
So, today, we're here to talk about Asmongold, guys. Let's just not even beat around the bush.
We're going to talk about it.
Asmongold got banned from Twitch, everybody.
Yeah, nah.
Got banned from Twitch. Said some bullshit about,
just some crazy, outlandish stuff, you feel me? Like, if you guys are in on just how the new streaming culture and how it is, he was obviously, as a streamer does,
rage baiting.
Clip farming, rage baiting, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Just on stream saying what the heck ever to keep the viewers engaged and coming in.
When rage bait goes wrong.
And of course, the topic reaches political, right? Reaches Palestine.
I mean, Asmongold's been a political streamer
right,
the past 2 years.
It reaches like hot button, actual war stuff. Like actual lives are being lost type stuff, right? You talking about Palestine and like and it's like he said just the most off the wall shit. He really did. He said how did he say it exactly? What did he say exactly?
Well, we don't even gotta we can just motherfucking I just thought about something.
What?
We gotta put our display up.
Oh, yeah.
We're actually not. There we go. We can pull up the clip right here.
You don't got the clip.
I don't got the. Hold on, I got the clip. Shut up. Quiet.
And if you're
God damn. I got the clip. Pull it up. We're gonna cut this. We're gonna edit this out anyway.
I guess that's the whole clip right there.
You're literally creating a tier list by not supporting them because there's someone else on the list? No, I'm not. I'm not supporting any of it. Absolutely not. I'm not supporting a group of people that would, kill a gay person or a trans person for existing. I'm not going to support that group of people in any context. Absolutely not. No. It's not even a question. These people would be the ones doing the genociding if they had the power. They would be doing it. Their laws currently enable them to do it. If you want to consider a genocide as a systematic killing of a group of people, they have genocide built into Sharia law right now. So no, I'm not going to cry a fucking river when people who have genocide that's baked into their laws are getting genocided. I don't give a fuck. They're terrible people. It's not even a question. It's crazy that people don't see it that way.
Yeah, it's crazy that people don't see it that way, Asma. It's wild that people don't see it that way, Asma. Right, it's wild.
As you can tell from the clip, literally it's just hateful, off the wall, crazy, shot in the dark statements. Honestly, it's just insane statements about stuff he really doesn't.
He knows nothing about foreign policy.
Really half of nothing about.
He knows nothing about the conflict over there.
Right. He knows.
I bet he couldn't even point to Gaza on the map.
Right. He doesn't actually know about the religious law. Not really. He knows enough to say some craziness like that. Right.
Is Sharia law even Palestinian? I don't even know.
Look.
Is that even a Palestinian thing?
Look,
I know Saudi Arabia's got that.
Look, we don't know either. But I know enough to hear something that's actual just hate speech. I know enough to hear hate speech. I've had hate speech thrown at me before. I know how it sounds. This sounds like hate speech. This sounds like prejudice hate speech.
We're not educated enough on that subject to break down just how retarded,
right,
at what the stuff Asmongold was saying.
But if you're somebody that is cared about any group of people outside of yourself, you hear it. I know you hear it because it all sounds. Whenever you hear this type of stuff, it always has that same tone.
Yeah,
and it's very prevalent in this clip. Now, obviously, you could already guess the immediate replies to this what the
fuck?
fuck? What? And then swiftly after is to kill yourselves and die, you white piece of shit. Nobody likes you. You live like a pig. What you know, all true.
all of those statements are indeed, in fact,
true. You know, it's not like any of the things being thrown at Asmon because of what he said isn't true. All of these insults and everything that they're saying about him, it is true technically.
Yeah.
You know, he said that, and you know he lives like this is a guy who's been living in his mom's house in a pigsty, like in this pigsty dump yard of a house. Right, for the last who knows how long, and it doesn't go outside. This is the guy saying this. He doesn't leave his house. He doesn't talk to people. He doesn't do human activities. I doubt he cleans himself. Right?
Yeah, nah.
So it's like it's more so the fact that this is the guy with all of the audience saying this shit, right? And I can definitely sympathize with a lot of the people that really wanted him immediately deplatformed.
Yeah.
I can sympathize with that.
Like, why does this guy get to?
Right? Why does he
get to do?
Why does he get this type of platform to people? Why does he get this type of money? Why does he get to go online, say all of this stuff, and get rewarded for it? And so obviously, you know what happens. That's against Twitch TOS. Boom. He's like, man, he's suspended for I don't know how I forgot how long it's for a time. I
don't know if it's the rest of the month or what.
I don't know how long, but he did get suspended. Obviously,
yeah.
Come on now, you're not gonna get away with that on Twitch. Not like that. Yeah, but yeah, no, he got suspended or whatever, and then swiftly after the suspension, he came out with an apology video because because as he never does, he probably went back, rewatched the clip, and realized, oh shit, I sound like the people I've been reacting to.
Fucked up.
Right, I sound like the people I've been reacting to for all these years.
So
you know all the people.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
As soon as that happened, we get this video.
Right. We get this one.
But I really mean it, and if you listen to the whole video, I hope you can see why. Everybody who's come and spoken out and talked to me and said stuff about me, aside from the, oh, you should kill yourself or something like that, I want to say that I really appreciate you. And I think this has been something that's a long time coming, and I actually think that this is something that not only I deserved, but it's also something that I needed. And I want to talk about what the reason for that is, but I want to start off and just make sure that that's actually very clear. So a couple of days ago, I made some comments about Palestine and also about Hamas and, some just general...
Notice how, the tone is so different.
Right, he's a completely different person. This is what happens when you take a streamer out of clip form mode, right? When they're actually critically thinking and they're not just saying stuff for
When they're not being a fucking bot.
Right, when they're not just
being
absolutely
a human
autopiloted
being.
for content.
Right.
This is what an actual human that's thinking about the things he's actually saying and other people sound like. This is what they sound like for real. I know sometimes it's hard for us to hear that because it doesn't happen often, but this is what they're supposed to sound like.
We may have finally captured Asmongold in a genuine human being moment.
Right.
And that's to be commended.
That's
history alone.
Basically...
All right, we're going to skip through some of this. He's apologizing.
I think that I've been slowly devolving into the most mean-spirited, I don't really even know what the word is for it.
Asshole.
Piece of shit.
Just like the most mean-spirited, rude, nasty, just callous, psychopathic version of myself. I think that I've been devolving into this. And
yes, Asmongold, you've definitely been devolving into it for the past 2 years.
This is what happened when you build up all these videos and all this content that you consume. It's like he's been doing this for years, right? He'll go online and he'll read some stuff about something from somewhere. Hear somebody else talk about their opinion on something else from somewhere. And it's just, when you build yourself up around this insane negative media and content, it's like, you're gonna get pulled out of it. Especially when you've been in it for years. Like Asmon has. It's like, yeah, nah. It definitely is gonna change your perception on reality, because you won't be perceiving reality.
No.
You feel me?
You have created your own
right,
personal
your
domain
own
expansion inside just nasty ass.
Right. You won't be able to see the world for what it really is, because you're not seeing the world. You're hearing other people's opinion on stuff. You feel me?
God, I just am imagining the smell in this damn room, bro. It's making me want to light an incense my damn self.
Yeah, nah, man. It's like we were saying earlier. He doesn't leave his house. You feel me? It's like he doesn't do human things for real. So it's like and I don't know how long he streams, but I know it's like almost all day, every day. So yeah, no, he literally
starts at like 12 o'clock or some shit.
So yeah, he literally lives and breathes the content that he spits out, because it's all he does all day. If he's online all day, every day, doing this, and this is what you become. You become what you consume. And unfortunately, as somebody who makes content making fun of other people's opinions and all this type of stuff, he became that. He became those opinions. You know, it's messed up, but it's just what happens.
But hey, look.
It can happen in the same position. It can happen to any of us. That's why we need to not do this to ourselves.
Exactly.
A moment to just take a step back and breathe and think for myself and just stop. Just like get out of my own head. And I spent a long time
and cut your fucking hair. Speaking of your head, bro.
Just writing basically a list of all of these things that like I think that I should be doing with my life. And this is going to be kind of the second part, by the way, of the video. Comments that I made were pretty much about religious extremism. I think it's bad, but I've categorized a lot of people in that way. That was unfair. It's wrong for me to have done that. I said something that was bad. I should not have said that. I should have chosen my words more carefully. I didn't do that. I doubled down on it. I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. That's pretty much. I was a fucking asshole. I was a piece of shit. I'm sorry.
I didn't think he would say those words.
You know, look, it takes a lot of mental strength to be able to pull yourself out of your own life and see that for yourself and admit that to yourself. Yeah, it takes a lot. It really does. Not everybody can.
I really hope he got into the shower after he made this video.
You know, look, that would have been. You know, this is a real moment in his life. You feel me?
Yeah,
it really is. It's crazy. It's beautiful to see, honestly.
I'm glad it took something like this and not something more.
You know, like, I'm glad it didn't take some permanent happening for him to have to want to change his life.
Because I don't want, as much as this guy's an asshole, right. I don't want no harm to come to this. This dude's frail. This is a frail man.
Right. You know, it's like yeah, he's a dumbass. Yeah, he can be an asshole. But it's like he don't deserve. You know, he doesn't deserve any real harm.
I feel like he's just I feel like he's a good smelly guy in person.
You know,
he's a good guy. He's just a little smelly.
Like, you know, he doesn't.
But on the internet, he
doesn't mean any real harm. He doesn't deserve any real harm.
Yeah.
You know? So this is definitely. I feel.
And let's not get it twisted. We're not defending him, but it's just like let's. If he's gonna be human, let's also be human too. You know, like okay,
let's be real.
The guy fucking apologized for it. He recognized that he was wrong.
He genuinely recognized.
How many times do we get that from any YouTuber, any streamer, any content creator at all?
Right there,
how many times do they get banned and they double down and say, "Oh, we're the problem. We don't."
Right. You know, as an African American, there have been so many times when I can recognize somebody has said something or done something just abhorrent, just completely wrongful and wronged me in some way. It is just, I can recognize so many times where it's like they want to recognize exactly why they're wrong, but they just can't mentally make the connection. You feel me? And I feel it's it's something actually to compliment him about, that he was able to actually recognize almost immediately. Okay, no. This is why this was very, very fucked up and stupid of me to say. You
like
know,
he actually hurt himself.
You know, it's like you would think that. I know a lot of us would like to think that's it's in a common sense, but not a lot of people actually have that. You know, it's something you realize actually talking to people and going out in the world.
You have to be taught.
There's not. It's not very common. It is.
Folks
not
forget that common sense still has to be taught.
Yeah, it's not nearly as common as you think it would be. So this is the fact that he has recognized that. This is exactly why I'm wrong.
Right.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing to happen, and then it's compliment worthy. Most definitely.
Exactly. What the fuck? Who is this? Hello.
From Xfinity. But yeah, no. Let's let him get to the second half of this.
I don't know what else to say. And so, actually, I do know what else to say. I don't like making apologies because I think words don't matter. But I do think changed actions and changed behaviors do. And so you can take my apology as hopefully better content. And if you're not seeing that, I want you to hold me accountable. Hopefully this time I won't be stupid enough to ignore it.
Is that water?
I think that's water. That was clear to just drop from there. That may have been water.
Anyway,
he's drinking water,
so
guys.
The second part about this is that
wow.
I want to talk a little bit about like my life, my personal life, etc., and kind of some of the points that I think that I've kind of gone through to get here. So the main thing is that
we don't need to get about that. He watches Fox News and listens to Joe Rogan and all. He's an r/atheist subscriber or whatever. We get it.
And it's a night and day difference. And I've had, again, everybody in the world telling me this, including my own dad, and I've just ignored them. And finally, it's like, you know what? Maybe I'm an asshole.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Hey, look, he was on a path to self-destruction. I'm glad he was able to realize it himself, because goddamn. Your dad, hey, man, you might want to chill out and slow down. Your dad telling you some shit like that is crazy. Your dad telling you shit like that is crazy.
His dad telling you.
Nah, you're tripping. Nah.
Son, you're pissing too loud.
Maybe this is too far. Maybe I need
what you're talking about,
a course correction,
bro.
Which is why I think that like getting suspended in this. I hope that it's one of the best things that's ever happened.
I think he's gonna be back once election season like kicks off. Like November 1st, he'll be back.
Probably around that time.
And I don't know whether that's going to be true.
I hate election years.
I do.
I really hate election years.
I always have.
I'm going to try to do things differently and make sure to live up to that reality. And so, what are those things that I'm going to be doing differently? The first thing is that I think I'm going to try. I've been very much trying to maintain a consistent schedule with my stream, and I will continue to do that. I want to get up and go to bed at relatively the same time. I want to live a normal life. And also, I want to spend maybe a little bit less time streaming, and I want to spend more time creating my own videos and doing my own things and spending time on things that I really enjoy, and basically just expanding my existence as a person. Yeah. I think that ever since I started OTK and I got involved with that, and then we had other Starforge and Mad Mushroom and Mythic and everything, honestly, it's been too much for me to handle. It's been completely too much for me to handle, and I've been losing my mind dealing with it. And
he's stressed thin like the back of his head,
right? Like his hair.
He's stretched thin, man.
Stretched way too thin. You feel me?
Cut that shit off.
Right.
Cut all of this off. Cause look at what's going on in the front right here. You got Sheldon going on right here in the front. Right. But then you're Jesus back here.
Right.
And you're Joe Dirt in the mouth. Jesus Christ, dude.
I try to hide it the best I can because, I try to do the best, right? I try to do my best. It doesn't matter how hard it gets. You just keep going. It doesn't matter. And eventually it does matter. And I think that I've negatively affected a lot of them. And I also don't want to talk about that just in the context of just this recent controversy. I want to talk about this in the context of the last 2 years. I think that I haven't really been able to fulfill my responsibilities as a leader in a lot of cases to them, and I think that I've let a lot of people down. And there have been things that I've done that are positive as well, but I think that one thing...
I think you guys get the idea.
Yeah, I think you gotta get the
But
idea.
I think now, Tectone, if you guys have heard of him, also did a video. You know, friend of Asman, friend of Zach here. We watched some of his video, and he was hilarious.
Yeah, no, it takes sounds funny as hell.
I've always...
Here's just a general tip that will avoid you a lot of negativity in your life. And when you think because you've had one bad experience with one person, and that means every person that's like that is the same. Like, so let's say, for example, you have one issue with one white guy, and now you're saying, oh, all white guys are evil. That's just not how the world works. Just avoid blanket statements and overgeneralizations. You'll have a much happier, more positive outlook on life, and just prevent yourself from getting into a lot of shit that's easily avoidable.
Always been
Pretty much,
like I've always been kind of like an atheist.
It's like when one member of OTK fucks up, so now they say, oh, all of OTK's fucked up. No, OTK's just fucked up because OTK's fucked up. It's been fucked up for years. It's not because of what Tectone said. We just been fucked up.
Yes, and even as a young kid, I was raised Roman Catholic, and I was always very defiant towards it. And I've always had a negative opinion of religion, and I've also had a negative opinion of religious cultures. And I think that opinion is definitely shaped by the media that I've created, and the media I've created for myself, and then also just the media that exists, the media that I've chose to seek out as well. And I think that media has allowed me to have certain predispositions and certain biases that the truth is that don't have any sort of relation to what my own real life has been experienced.
All right, so here's a great comment. So even when watching an Asmongold video, you talked about yourself. Okay, let me ask you a question. So
this guy's a retard. Whoever posted that,
right, obviously just
toasted 3D guy, you're a retard. I'm just let you know.
Working on one brain cell, and
don't even have a
and
second
it's
one
overworked.
with the other one.
And it's overworked.
That junk need a break. Let it smoke. That brain cell is fighting hard, bro. Let them walk outside and have a smoke break.
Put the keyboard down. Let their brain cell rest, bro.
God damn.
That just don't even make any sense. What are you talking about?
How is relating parallels from streamer to streamer, from issue to issue, a problem? How is saying my...
Bruh,
everybody the fucking emojis. Like, dumbass.
Ban them.
Ban them. Dumbass.
Right? It's like, dog.
Bro, they all like, this dude retarded.
It's so long.
So long, bro.
fucking dumb. That is what humans do.
He's gone.
Anyways.
Or my own real life experience has been, excuse me. And so I've been spending a lot of time talking to those people, and I've seen people like fans of mine, like I had viewers messaging me on Discord, like, you know, why are you saying this? Like, do you want to talk? Do you want to, like, you know, I'm willing to talk to you, and like, you know, like let's try to work this out, right? We love.
It's crazy how Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero caused my crash out and Asmon's. That's up.
Yeah, so Tectone is like dog shit at Sparking Zero. He couldn't get past grade 8 Vegeta. Pour one out for Tectone.
You know, look, he's washed. He's completely washed.
His 30-year-old fingers just couldn't keep up.
And look, you just look, you know.
I beat grade 8 Vegeta like my second or third try. He's not that hard.
It was like, dog, just go sparking and beat his ass.
Go sparking and throw blasts and fight him.
He don't even need to throw it. Go sparking and keep hitting him. He staggers on sparking. It's like... Okay.
Bad. Just bad. It's bad at the game.
It's a lot of unnecessary crossfire.
Extremists. I think it is, and I'm really sorry for that. I've just been a fucking dick, and it's weird because yesterday I woke up and I didn't know if I was going to get suspended or not, and I planned on streaming and everything, and I actually got a text message from one of my mods. They said, "Oh, I heard about the suspension. I'm sorry," and I was like. I remember I was like driving, and like, you know, you'd think that like your heart rate would go up, but if anything, I felt more relaxed. I felt like finally I have a moment to just take a step back and breathe and think for myself and just stop just like get out of my own head. And I spent a long time like just writing basically a list of all of these things that like I think that I should be doing with my life. And this
Number one's probably having a kid.
Jesus.
Guys, when you let your work consume you, you become your work. With the amount of abhorrent bullshit that Asmon has to view on a daily basis, and he's been, he used to play World of Warcraft.
I have a question. We got to figure out how he does that. How he goes from this to this with like a button. We need to figure out how to do that.
It probably just presets.
Yeah. Either way, we need like a button for that.
I would say probably just like a second monitor, and it just has it as a preset, or have hotkey the preset. It's the same idea of how you got the PlayStation and this is just a preset how the screens is formatted instead.
So he's probably just changing the scenes.
Yeah. You're probably just changing scenes. I know there's hotkeys for it.
Is there a hot?
There's hotkeys for it, so like you can have a fucking like a little shit. I know those are like, I don't know what they're called, but like a lot of streamers having the like little shits, and they like have different scenes and shit to set the hot keys or whatever, because it's like hotkeys for them.
We're keeping this in. This is endearing. All right, but yeah, guys, listen. Don't be like Asmongold. Be more like Tectone, even though don't really be like Tectone.
Don't really be like.
Don't be like any of these idiots.
Just
these guys are both assholes, and one of them just recently said some dumb stuff.
It's like,
yeah. So we're
think about what you're saying, but as you're saying it and before you say it, you feel me? Like don't just let past experiences adjacent to something coat your entire opinion on a whole.
Don't let
thing.
your experience with one person of a group
right
that's different than you be your opinion on the whole group. And I really think that's common sense. But like I said, it has to be taught.
Especially for somebody like Asmongold, they don't go outside. They don't go through nothing. You're not gonna.
Yeah.
You can't.
He needs to
Can't learn nothing if you don't go through nothing.
He needs to change his mattress. He needs to invite people over his house. He needs to brush his teeth. He needs to wash under his arms.
Throw all that shit away on his fucking house that's on the fucking floor. Throw all that shit away. You know what I'm saying?
Clear out the roach bodies and the rodent carcasses.
Sweep, vacuum, throw away the carcasses. All that.
Light some incense,
right,
bro.
Right, cut that shit off your head. Get yourself
take a
straight.
Fucking bath. Fuck a shower. He needs to take a bath.
Straighten up the beard, and then invite some hoes over. You
got like $1 million, bro. You can get bitches over.
Invite some hoes, get some bitches, or I guess if some nice ladies. Not young. No, you some ladies your age. You gotta get some ladies your age. I know that's gonna be tough as hell for you, but you're gonna have to get some ladies your age. But yeah, nah, man, it's like you gotta get his life together. He wants to get it together. This has been an eye-opening experience for him, so you're gonna take this time.
Hey y'all, listen, guys. We're praying for Asmongold. We think he's got a lot of growing to do, and I think he's gonna,
I know the comments that he made.
He's gonna turn things around,
man. More than likely burn a lot of you people, but if this experience it has meant anything, it means that going forward, when we see Asmongold, we're going to hopefully see some improved, different, just the new type of content. You feel me? Just a better tone content,
right?
And if any point we don't, we can point back to this experience, and he can actually take that moment to, okay, I need to stop 7 hours a day and this shit. Take a step back and okay, hold on, let me
make this shit not a fucking job anymore,
right?
Or no, not a job, but not your whole life.
Jesus, your entire day. Yeah, nah. You got. But
guys, listen. That's it for us, man.
All I got for you, man.
it's not a whole lot to say. Like,
there's not a whole lot.
He already apologized. We was originally gonna come in and just kick his back in, and then he made the apology video. So it was like,
he made a genuine, believable.
Yeah, it's like it was like, oh, he made the apology video. Let's react to it and kick his back in over that. He kind of apologized for real.
I can tell from this video, it's actually genuinely affected him. Like I said earlier, they look like actual water he was drinking.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Crap.
I do want to react to those Islamic people who reacted to his apology or whatever. I do kind of want to see their perspective on it.
Okay.
Like an actual Palestinian person. We'll probably do that in the next video if the video turns out to be interesting. Probably upload that too. But yeah, guys, this has been Critical Hit. We're gonna be uploading a little bit more frequently, hopefully twice a week instead of once a week-ish. So yeah, this video's going up today, on Friday. Probably gonna have another video today, probably gonna give you guys like a little bomb. I think the schedule is gonna be maybe once or twice during the week, and then at least 3 times during the weekend. So max 5 videos a week.
We'll see.
Max 5 videos, minimum 2. 2 to 5 videos a week, I think, is a pretty adequate.
It's pretty safe. 2 to 5 videos a week. Expect within that range, most definitely. As you guys have, we have lives too, and shit happens.
Lives, real jobs, real things going on.
Real priorities that happens. So. But we definitely will. You will definitely see at least 2 videos from us a week, most definitely.
At the very least. We thank you guys for being patient with us. We're gonna be moving into a new space soon.
Hopefully, most definitely.
Yeah, ain't no hopefully. We gonna be moving. And yeah, guys, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.